Introducing to you first on my left. He is fighting out of the red corner, wearing black trunks with neon green trim, hailing from Camue, Puerto Rico. He weighed in at 146 pounds. His record 13 wins, 4 losses, with 11 big wins coming by way of knockout. Introducing the hard-hitting Anthony Clubman Mercado. His opponent across the ring is fighting out of the blue corner, wearing white trunks with black trim, fighting out of Miami, Florida by way of Santo Domingo in the Dominican Republic. He weighed in at 144.5 pounds, undefeated in his campaign to the ring with a record of 19 wins, no losses, 12 wins coming by way of knockout. Introducing the undefeated Michel La Zarza Rivera. Our referee in charge now to give instructions, Edward Collantes.
Okay, fighters, you receive your instructions in the dressing room. Belt line's good, belt line's good. Protect yourself at all times and obey my commands at all times. Touch gloves, suerte.
And if you're just joining us as we jump over here to FS1, Brian Kenny with Lennox Lewis, former heavyweight champion, trainer of champion Joe Goosen. Heidi Angel is here. And Marcos Villegas already put to the test early on our previous fight with Anthony Cuba, Diego Elizondo. Marcos scored it one way, judges scored it another way, and we have a draw to open things up. There's Michel Rivera, there's Anthony Mercado, and we are ready to go. And Joe Goosen, I'm not losing my mind. I think anybody looking at this and you say, wow, it's the haircut, and then when you watch him fight, I mean, anybody would want to be compared to Felix Trinidad, but we're not losing our minds, right?
No, he hears it all the time, because when we said, hey, who do you think we think you remind us? He goes, Trinidad, because everyone says it to him, because he does. He has a lot of similarities. And I will tell you, once he gets going in the ring, if Mercado allows him to do it, he actually can fight like Trinidad in a similar way. Not exactly the same, but he's really good. He's really talented in the ring.
Listen, you say Trinidad, but he has flashes of Muhammad Ali too. He's wearing Muhammad Ali type trunks, and he said that people always say that he looks like Muhammad Ali or boxes like Muhammad Ali and Felix Trinidad. But he
good right hand there immediately. Sorry, Lennox. Go ahead. I just wanted a good right hand and body work already by Rivera.
That's right. You know what I liked what he did with that body work that you pointed out, Brian, was he keeps that right hand up really high, and that's a good thing to do, because a lot of times when you dip down to throw that left hook to the body, guys automatically go to the hook against you, and if you got that right hand down, you're going to get clipped. That's a smart fighter that does that.
Yeah, he has to be careful as well when he throws that left hook to the body, because Mercado is a good right hand puncher, so he hasn't thrown any punches yet, but he's getting warmed up.
And nice right hand there by Rivera to land already. And Lennox, I'm glad you brought that up, because the shorts are a little shorter. They're that white and black. That is a very late 60s sort of look there by Rivera as well. Oh, look at the uppercut, 2 hooks coming in from Rivera.
Well, actually, Rivera pointed that out. He also said, I look like Trinidad, but I dress like Ali. So, you're
any movie producer out there now, and you're looking to cast, and they're always looking to do movies about that era. This could be the guy you're looking for.
Yeah. Well, right now, the other thing I noticed in the ring, and it kind of surprised me, is just how much bigger
Mercado is.
Yeah, Mercado is than Rivera. He's a big guy. He's a little reckless sometimes. I watch tape on him. He drops his hands a little bit when he punches. They said they tried to clean that up as he got hit with the right hand by Rivera on the counter, but he's got a real strong right hand. He's a big boy for 140 pounds.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of Mercado, and he loves to get in there and bang, and that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to work his way in and get close to Rivera so he can throw either the left hook or the right hand, which he loves to favor so much.
Nice combination there. Third punch landed for Mercado as he came through, and he was able to land a few body shots, but so far Rivera has shown the class. And that's not the end of the round, fellas. Final seconds, and now Rivera realizes, wait, I can get another combination off. All right, now that's round 1. It's not too late to enter the Fox Bet Super 6 boxing contest. You have a chance to win a $1,000 prize. Download the free app. Answer 6 questions about Durrell versus Kyron Davis later tonight for your chance to win. Here, round number 2. That is Michel Rivera of the Dominican Republic in the white and black trunks. Anthony Mercado of Puerto Rico with the clubman on the back there. And the green, and a good combination from clubman there.
Yeah, it was a good combination. You know, this is what he needs to do. He wasn't throwing any punches in the first round, so he needs to do a lot more punches in the second round, because I felt he lost the first round.
Yeah, and Mercado just landed a good, the best punch there after that 1-2 was kind of blocked. It was that liver shot he landed. And Rivera reacted to it. Slightly, but he reacted to it.
Rivera then going, again, spearing toward the lower half, sometimes with a jab to the body. One thing I noticed that he does, Joe, is he'll throw multiple combinations and then finish with like 2 or 3 shots with just the left hand. It's pretty stylish. You don't see a lot of guys doing that.
It really is, and what makes it even more impressive, and it's a great point that you brought up, he only had 23 amateur fights.
Yeah.
I mean,
doesn't he look like a guy who would have like 150? Something like that?
Yeah, of course. You know, 3-time national champion.
Right,
you know,
right.
You know, 150 or more fights. You know, all the tournaments. No, that was
Just tripped up there. Yeah,
You know, when it comes to that, he's a natural fighter.
That's
he's
right.
a natural boxer. This is what. That's,
He's counting that as a knockdown?
Listo?
I thought for sure he tripped up. Could have been off a punch, fellas.
Well, he did get hit with a punch. It was kind of behind the head, but yeah, it's a judgment call by the referee.
Take a look. Cuffed him with the right hand, and I think he still tripped though. Would you call that a knockdown?
I believe so too. He did trip over his leg, but you know, just to be safe, the referee did count him.
Yeah,
and granted, I want to be good to the referee. To get that in real time is difficult. I know it's not easy. Normally if there's a lag time, you don't count that as a knockdown. Combination there.
You know though, Brian. Actually, if you land a punch and somebody goes down, you know, you're supposed to call it a knockdown. I didn't get to see the replay. I was watching the action in the ring, but you know, I did notice.
I think there was a pause, right? I think he landed, paused, trip over the leg, and you make it a judgment call. But
let's see.
Yeah, it is what it is. No, not yet.
Oh, okay.
we'll take another look.
I heard the swoosh. You know?
Yeah, Mercado should try and begin Rivera against the ropes,
let's see what happens.
and you know, throw some
No,
combinations.
he tripped on his leg. They both intertwined legs, both left feet intertwined.
I don't think that should be a knockdown. I don't think we're saying that, right?
Yeah,
hard to do in real time, but that's you know, anytime there's a conversation about replay, and I know they try it in Nevada these days. I'm for it. I think it'll work.
No, let me tell you the problem with that. The problem with that, it makes him look like he lost the round because the referee counted and he touched the canvas. And to the judges, it makes it look...
Trips over the leg of Michel Rivera. It's difficult for the referee, I understand. Edward Calantes there is seeing it in front of him in real time, and he called it a knockdown. But again, Joe Goose and I when he started counting, we were off to talk about something else because, of course, it wasn't a knockdown, and I remain surprised.
Yeah, I mean, even the fighter, when he got up, he, like, offered the gloves to the referee. In other words, wipe my gloves off, let's get back to action. And then he was surprised when he started counting. But, you know, you don't really have a lot of time to argue about it when you're the fighter, you know, because the action has to start again. But, you know, look, it's up to, of course, it was a trip and it wasn't a knockdown. But
Lennox, I want to jump in back with you. I'm sorry, Joe, but now he hits low. Believe that was low. His back was to us in the camera. And we'll get to that in a second, but first, Mercado is taking a knee, and he should have 5 minutes.
Okay, queda aquí.
Let's watch again. His back is to the camera. We'll see if it is clearly low, and that is clearly low.
Let me tell you what happened right there. You know, Mercado was holding his head down, so it wasn't really Rivera's fault because of that. So I hope the referee notices that.
Now, Joe, you tell us. I mean, it's like it was in the old days, right? You have 5 minutes to recover from that if you wish to take it, correct?
You do. Now, and you don't always take it, though. I mean,
they never, Joe. They never take it. That's my next point. Is hey, how you feeling? You good? Now, clearly, Mercado is not good. And if I'm in his corner, I would be saying to the ref, "Hey, get out of his face. Give him 5 minutes." Right, Mercado's not even ready now, and he's pressuring him.
No, because that was really an actual low blow.
Yeah.
But Lennox is right though, because sometimes when you throw that hook and a guy ducks down underneath it, your tendency is to push down on the back of the neck of the fighter. Good right hand by Rivera, but it did cause him to go lower than he probably was going to go with that left hook.
Oh no, I'm in agreement. I'm just saying, like, all right, that being done, then give the guy 5 minutes, stop. Like, I don't know why the referees always look into it. I know usually there's a crowd and it's entertainment,
Right.
but